new exhibit wing of the Boot Hill Museum that was opened in 2021, I believe, here in downtown Dodge City.
Alright, so right now you're here in the gift shop. We are about to start our gunfight in about 30 minutes, so if you want to head outside to the patio, you're more than welcome to have a seat to watch the gunfight. Otherwise, you'll go ahead and go into our new interactive exhibits. It'll lead you right outside onto the patio. Just follow the sidewalk to go up the hill with the concrete ramp for stairs. Up there we have our Old Ford County Jail Cell and the Cowboy Capitol building. And our Mexican Village will lead you right outside to the cemetery. The photo parlor is open if you want to dress up, take some photos. Otherwise, just head on back down the hill till you make it to the general store. You can go inside, shop around in there, get some fresh fudge. Right next door is the Long Branch, which is a functioning saloon. You'll go through the rest of the exhibits inside and either exit outside or go straight to the ice cream parlor and restaurant. Along the boardwalk we have the Honorary Marshals exhibit, and at the end we have our 3 buildings. You can enter the Hardesty House in the church and peek into the blacksmith. Then you'll just walk along the patio and exit back to the gift shop.
The new museum edition is very well done. There are interactive exhibits throughout and multiple audio and visual displays to learn about the early days of Dodge City.
Not just meat to feed the tribe, but hides for clothing, rope made from fur, tools carved from bone, even fuel from the dung. Nothing was discarded. In the year 1800, with 30 million buffalo roaming the plains of North America, it must have seemed as though these great animals were in endless supply. However, as white settlers moved west, they established frontier towns like Dodge City and began hunting the buffalo with reckless abandon, harvesting the tons, shipping exotic fur back east, and leaving the carcasses to rot. By the end of the 19th century, the great buffalo dwindled near extinction, with as few as 1,000 across all of North America. This devastated Indian communities by removing their primary source of sustenance. If we could step back in time to the year 1800, when the wild buffalo roamed free, just what might we encounter on the Great Plains?
Here's a look at branding irons that each farmer or rancher would have their own unique brand so that their cattle got lost, they could identify that they actually owned them, or if they were stolen.
Would you believe I thought my career was over? I came from one of the best families in Boston. Sang opera in New York, all the best parts. Cosi, Figaro. And then, it was all ended. I came down with consumption. Packed up and headed out west to find some good air and gain my health and wound up in Dodge. And you know, I wouldn't live anywhere else. Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it so you'd want to raise a family in Dodge. They ride in here with their rowdyism, intimidating everyone, carrying weapons.
You're carrying, ain't you?
And a good thing I do. That, you look tough. But when you face down my double barrel, you dropped your Colts quick.
Now, we're all friendly here, so long as I run the Long Branch. Ain't that right?
I suppose.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
In conflict on Front Street.
The year's 1878, with the arrival of thousands of Texas Longhorn cattle and hundreds of trail-weary cowboys, the cattle drive season for Dodge City is in full swing. As the trailheads blow off some steam and celebrate the end of their 2 to 3 month trail drive, the local lawmen have had their hands full, attempting to maintain peace in the Queen of the Cow Towns. A new town ordinance has been established outlawing the carrying of guns in town. Even so, the limited number of lawmen can always be present to enforce the law and stop every skirmish that may break out. No one really knows quite what to expect in this, the wickedest little city, especially when tensions are running high.
Wait a minute! Now, just a second! Hold on! Whoa, 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 whoa! No, wait! God! Come on!
I would be a little happier if it was a better fight there, but you got us kicked out of the bar. We'll just go down the corridor. No, before we got kicked out of that one. And it's lunchtime at this point, so maybe we
You, the ugly one!
No, go back inside, you already
That's
lost.
not a fair fight!
I don't care for what!
Go get his gun and grab his boots. I bet they'll fit me.
See if you have any money.
Hey! Hi, Marshal. You want to explain to me what happened here?
Sure. I'd be glad to. So he come running out of the saloon and started shooting at me.
For no reason, huh?
Yep, for no reason. So obviously I pulled my gun and shot him back. Pretty good shot, Marshal.
Yeah, no reason to shoot at you. Shot him back.
Yep.
He's dead.
That's right, he's dead.
Yeah, just got to tell that story to the judge.
I don't have to tell it to the judge. You can believe me.
No, you have to tell it to the judge. Sir, you're under arrest.
Hey, now,
Marshal.
Marshal, we
Drop your
saw the
hand.
whole thing. I don't know who that hooligan was, but he come out and he started shooting at him. He just was defending himself.
You have to know who he is. You shot a man, he's gonna stand trial for it.
No. Look, you got 3 witnesses here to what happened, so you just write that down in your little book and hand it to the judge. We're gonna be on our way.
Got a whole bunch of witnesses out here that might say something different.
We are gonna be on our way.
After the trial, you can be on your way. If he's innocent, take him with you.
You all right? Nope.
Get out and find out, mister.
Got one finger. don't think I want to come out from back here.
So,
What about now, huh?
might be out.
Seems that way. Well, hey, I got one left for you.
One life for me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks, you just sat there and watched the whole thing happen. Maybe out there that would dig some holes? Yeah, perfect. I'll sweeten the deal, boys. I got a pint of whiskey back in the office. Now, your dad.
But you said something.
Yeah, but your dad, you can't dig your own hole. How about that? Let's hear it for the Boot Hill Museum gunfighter.
This is the Fort Dodge Jail that was built around 1865 in Fort Dodge, which is actually just east of Dodge City. They moved it here to the Boot Hill grounds. Two little rooms. That's convenient. You just dig a pit toilet and move the jailhouse over the top of it. Lock your prisoners up until they get sober. The Long Branch Saloon is an actual working saloon. You can enjoy a beer or a sarsaparilla inside. Does this bar have any historical
Yeah,
significance?
so it's original to the time period, but just not Dodge City itself. All of the buildings on Front Street burned down in 1885 and 1886, so we lost a lot of big items like bars and things like that. But it was built in 1881 by the Brunswick Company. They do bowling equipment, pool tables these days, but it's all hand-carved cherry wood. The front and back bar are matching set. It came out of a hotel in Walsh, Colorado.
Interesting.
So yeah, from the time period, just not from Dodge City. Yeah, I think it was in the 50s, the 1950s, the hotel was getting torn down and we rescued it.
There are so many historical items to look at and read about along the way. Most of the collection is from Dodge City's early days, the 1870s through the 1920s. These are some buildings that were moved to the museum and are representative of the early days of Dodge City. The museum modified this building to replicate the historic appearance of Dodge City's Union Church. The church represents Dodge City's transition from a wild and disorderly cowtown to a more civilized society. What a fun trip this has been to Boot Hill. If you enjoy learning more about life in the Old West, then this is the place to visit.